Okay, what's up, guys? We had some sort of error that killed the stream. So, I'll just kind of begin again. We're going to take a look at Destiny here, really get a nice full look at the game. We're going to check out some of the story. We're going to check out some of the multiplayer. Maybe even do a strike. I don't know. I'm just kind of knock shit out as it comes along. I'm a hunter. I went with the Exo race, which is sort of a cyborg race of sorts. And I went with the hunter class, which has been pretty cool so far. So, you can see here the areas I have unlocked. You have Earth, which is the first area of the game. The Moon, which is Earth's moon, to be precise, and it's the second area that you unlock. You have the Tower here, which is the last city on Earth. This is like the hub area of the game. This is where you go to town, you turn in quests, you buy weapons, upgrades, get bounties, just all different types of shit. And then you have Venus, which is the third area that you will unlock. And the quests here start at level 10. I am level 11. So without further ado, let's head into Venus and kind of check out the first story mission here. Now, I wouldn't worry too much about spoilers, guys. The story in this game is pretty ambiguous. It's not too incredibly clear, right? It's like
access to extraordinary
peppered throughout the story missions so far. Now, it may take a turn later on, and the story might become much more prevalent and much more clear. But thus far, all that we really know, or all that I've really been able to ascertain from what I've seen, is this massive orb, right? This huge sphere came along at some point. It's known as the Traveler, and it kind of seemed to have made, like, the planets around in our solar system habitable. Like, you know, so you have all these different people and kind of different races living on these different planets, colonizing them, so to speak. And for some time, there was prosperity, right? There was like a little kingdom of sorts across the planets. And now what has happened is the nemesis of the Traveler has came along and, you know, threatens all of existence, yada yada yada. This fucking nemesis is known as the Darkness, right? Like, and it's not too incredibly clear just what the Darkness is or what its intentions are. It's all rather ambiguous, as I said before. Which is fine, you know. There are lots of games out there that don't have a incredibly strong story, but they are still very fun games. Diablo 3 is a great example of that, and many other games come to mind. Now, we've got these guys here. These guys are known as the Fallen, these Dregs and Vandals. And the thing is there's not a whole shit ton of enemy variation in this game. And I will come back to that in just a little bit. But first off, let's take a look at this fucking place. I mean, how gorgeous is this? And this is one of Destiny's strongest attributes. One of its strongest qualities, I guess you could say. The game is gorgeous. The shooting mechanics work incredibly well, right? Like, incredibly well. It feels great. to go around mowing down enemies. It's one of the best feeling shooters that I've played in some time. So, the look of the game is great. The mechanics and the gameplay feels great. So that is 2 checks in the pros column, I guess you could say, right off the bat. Instantly, when you start playing this game, you're going to immediately notice that it looks beautiful. It is a beautiful game, and it plays extraordinarily well. So, now the next thing you're probably going to notice is that it can be a bit repetitive, especially if you're playing by yourself. Right? Like, I would definitely suggest getting with some other people and trying to kind of play co-op, because that is where the game shines a bit more.
We're linked. Sparrow's accessible. There's a lot here about some war machines called...
So we're using our ghost to kind of scan this. The ghost is this little flying thing, follows you around. It's reminiscent of the owl from Killzone Shadowfall, right? Except it has less applications, really. Like, it doesn't do a whole lot for you. It mainly scans things for you, hacks things for you, opens doors, and the like. And as I'm sure you guys probably can guess, you've got a lot of those classic, just kind of tired sequences where the ghost is hacking a doorway or something like that, and while you're waiting for the ghost to hack the doorway and get you into the next area, you have to fend off wave after wave of enemies. Defiance, the sci-fi MMO that came out back in, what was it, April 2013, I think? It kind of suffered from a lot of the same, God, I don't know what the word would be for this. I'm just drawing a blank right now. I'm not too great at talking and playing, but I'm trying to get better at it. That's why I work at it all the time. I collect some of the Spirit Bloom real quick, which is, I don't really know what it is. It's some resource of some kind, but I haven't really gotten too into, like, I don't know really if there's crafting or what. But, Defiance, it suffered from using that same type of device, you know, to further the quests all the time. It's just something to do, right? It's like an activity, right? You're trying to move through the level, your progress becomes impeded by some locked door, and you have to hack the door to get through. And in order to do this, you know, you're in Defiance, it was obvious, it was usually some NPC companion that did it for you. What, does all these things just respawn, or? And this is something that happens quite often. You'll kind of clear an area out, and then suddenly you'll kind of turn a corner or turn around, and you'll come back into that area, and it's suddenly repopulated by enemies. And that's because the areas are kind of like open, like, and you have other players running around in this area, in these areas as well, but it's not a traditional MMO like you would think. Like, literally everybody who is playing Destiny right now and is in Venus is not running around in my Venus, right? Like, they're not in my instance, so to speak. I gotta get a look at where this waypoint is. Okay. There's only, I believe, 3 players per instance. Now, I believe later on they're going to increase that to 6, or that might just be for the post-game raids. I'm not exactly sure. You see, this little area right over here is where we just had the ghost scan that object just a second ago, and as you can see, dropship just kind of came in and repopulated this area with enemies as well. And I'm just mowing them down anyway, just for XP. Just fuck it, you know, why not? So it seems that we actually need to be headed this way. This right here, you do use the ghost for navigation mode. I'm playing on the PS4, so you touch the center touchpad and it brings up the ghost, and that will give you your quest objective, as well as, you know, a waypoint, so you can see where you need to be going. Which, you know, it's kind of hand-holdy, but in this game, I would say it's necessary, because these areas are very big and very open, and you can wander easily into an area where you are quite underleveled and you just wind up getting wrecked. And you know, the levels in Destiny are a big deal, and they are a big difference. So if you are level 10 and run into some enemies that are level 12, they are going to just murder you. I mean, absolutely destroy you. The only way that you're going to be able to kill a level 12 enemy as a level 10 player is to kind of, you know, hang back behind a wall and kind of snipe at them and shit like that. Take cover, snipe some more, take cover, snipe some more, and it's going to take forever. Got some enemies down here.
The Vex sensor should be up ahead.
You guys might notice so far you've got vandals and these dregs, I believe they're called, something like that. These are a race known as the Fallen, and they are very, very, very prevalent within this game. So far there's been kind of 2 enemy races that you fight against. The Fallen and the Hive. And I'm sure we will see some Hive soon enough. And they actually kind of seem to be at war with each other, because in addition to fighting you, they will fight one another if they are both in the same area. But they're not always, like, in the same area. That happens much less often. It's usually just one sort of race per area. You'll notice these little boxes that are on the ground. This is ammo. This is the most common drops from enemies, and you have different types of ammo. You have your primary weapon, which ammo for this is very, very plentiful. Then you have your special weapon, right? These can be shotguns, sniper rifles, and this type of rifle that I have right now, which is called a fusion rifle. And I will show you exactly what this weapon does here in just a moment. I'll show you real quick, though. This is what the fusion rifle looks like. You see it has 91 to 99 attack rating.
Let's head to those coordinates and find out what she wants us to see.
And it is kind of like infused with shock damage. And then you have like this auto rifle. This is just normal physical damage. These are both rare weapons, or uncommon as they call them. They're green. As you continue to use these weapons, you will gain new bonuses that you are able to unlock. You'll unlock, you know, better sights, gain a bonus accuracy while crouching, increase the attack power of the weapon, and as you continue to kind of kill enemies with these weapons, you kind of earn XP for those weapons, and you get you know, new little bonuses for those weapons. You can see this is a hand cannon here, and I've unlocked a couple of upgrades for it. Precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed. If I kept using this weapon, I would eventually upgrade its damage. Then, you know, true sight, even better sight. And I'll show you guys a flex cannon, or the hand cannon, because it's actually really, really cool. I like these a lot. Okay, so the ghost kind of scanned that little thing. So we're now going to head to these coordinates, which, whatever that ghost is scanning, he's getting instructions from a character known only as the Stranger on the Moon, as you guys can see there in the objective. Boom, headshot. Boom, boom, headshot. Boom. Oh, shit. Yeah, this has a kind of a small magazine size. Boom. As you can see, the hand cannon is quite powerful. It's one of my favorite classes of weapons so far. One of my favorite weapons to use. Alright, so we're going to head down into this tunnel now. And you want to keep an eye out for loot chests. Now I came through here earlier. And there was actually a few loot chests around, so
we're surrounded.
You know, look behind pillars, stuff like that. Loot chests are very well hidden in this game. You have to explore to find them. They will not just be laying out in the open for you to get. Now, what's happened here is you'll notice respawning is restricted. Now, that's a bit misleading because it's not entirely restricted. This is what's known as like a darkness zone. Right, so this is where the nemesis of the traveler is kind of lurking. You have darkness, and when you enter a darkness zone, suddenly respawning is restricted, and if you die, you will respawn back at the beginning of that zone.
Fascinating.
So the ghost is going to be doing whatever with this pillar.
No. It's the Vex. Better find some cover.
Oh, okay. Alright, well here is actually a new kind of race of beings. Bust out my fusion rifle, as since these are kind of some cyborg-like creatures, I think the shock damage will be quite effective against them, and it is. Hell yeah, I'm laying them out. Chuck a grenade. So then again, this type of weapon, this is a special weapon and it requires a special ammo that is called literally special ammo. Ah, damn it. So we were killed. Now here's what it is that no respawning actually means. You restart that area. What the hell? Oh, okay, here we go. That prompt wasn't coming up at first, I didn't really know. So, kind of fucked up there.
A conflux.
And now it sucks because we're low on special ammo, so we're gonna have to play this a little bit more cautiously.
It's the Vex. Better find some cover.
The Vex. Damn, these guys do a lot of damage. I'm gonna hang back here. You see our health bar up there that'll regenerate after a second here. Alright. Alright, looks like we also just unlocked an upgrade. But you can't really pause like right in the middle of combat. This is the special skill of the hunter. It's called the Golden Gun. It's badass. That hobgoblin, that's what took us out a minute ago. Those are some tough customers, it would appear. Well, we got them. Something's glowing over here. Likely a weapon. Bam! Ah, it's some boots. However, this is an encrypted engram. You have to go to the crypt arc to reveal what the item actually is. I mean, it will be boots, but before we will be able to equip them or use them in any way, or be able to see their stats, we will have to take it to the crypt arc. Basically, this is Destiny's version of identifying rare items, basically. Hang back here, okay. It's funny, you blow their heads off and they actually keep coming. Which, with most enemy types, you blow their heads off and they die instantly. There's another weapon. This guy has a shield, so we have to get through his shield before we can start doing damage on him. We've already depleted the shield, so he's done. Looks like we have more Vex coming. And this is something you'll see a lot of Destiny, see a lot of in Destiny. It's fighting your way through wave after wave of enemies. Which is a little stale, a little bland, and a little repetitive. The thing is it feels so great. The mechanics, the shooting, it plays so well that it's not so bad. Because you're like, well shit, I'm still having fun, right? Got more coming. I don't know, I guess that's a shield of sorts. Die, fucker. Alright. I was surprised that melee was actually effective against them. I mean, it's a knife on metal. I don't really understand why. Bust out this fusion rifle. Does a little bit better damage. Where the fuck are they? This fusion rifle, by the way, is a beast in multiplayer. You do have to wait for it to charge up, though, so... Boy, they are coming after us, man. And if we die, we'll be restarting this entire area. So, it is in our best interest to survive here. Back off. I like to fire from the hip quite a bit with this gun. I think that's all of them. There's yet another weapon.
Any still intact that I can analyze?
Well fought.
You're here.
We haven't got much time.
Who are you?
Why have you been watching us?
I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. I will. I will. I know.
Will what?
I wasn't talking to you, Little Light.
I'm a ghost, actually.
Many Guardians fell. Strong ones. But you made it here. Yes, I'm listening. They are here. With me.
Who's she talking to?
Understood. You need my help, Guardian.
Is that why you brought us here?
They brought us here. The Vex. Evil so dark it despises other evil.
You're not a Guardian.
No. I was not forged in light. But I believe where our paths cross, ground could break. Have you heard of the Black Garden?
We've heard the legends.
The greatest threat to us all lies there. Where these machines are born. Find the Black Garden. Rip out its heart. Only then will your traveler begin to heal.
Can you help us find it?
My path's my own. I can't.
If we're going to find the Black Garden, we need to see the Awoken.
Ah, yes. The Awoken. Out there wavering between the light and the dark. A side should always be taken, Little Light. Even if it's the wrong side. Too late returning. How many? Hold position, kill the engines, and don't let them find you.
So we got some more waves coming? Or what?
So, how do we find the Awoken?
They live all the way out at the edge of the darkness. Last place the light touches. Can't we just stay here with the murderous robots?
No. Little Light.
Don't do that.
Okay, well, that was about the most involved story sequence that I have seen yet. So you know, light versus darkness. I mean, it's very, very basic plot devices we're talking about here. Okay. Boom. Now I'm gonna take you guys to town. Show you guys what that's about, what that area is like. So I'm gonna set destination. Head to the tower. Launch. I mean, this game is pretty good. It's good. It's not great. You just gotta be, you know, careful, because this game was hyped up to be something that it isn't really exactly. I think a lot of people believed this to be a true blue FPS MMO, and it's not exactly that. In fact, I would even say Defiance, the sci-fi MMO, is more of an MMO than this game is. Although the co-op in this game is much better than it was in Defiance. But this game does remind me of that game some, and that's not a good thing, really, because that was not the best game. But at the same time, this game also reminds me of games like Borderlands and Killzone and shit like that, and those are pretty good things. So here's the Cryptarch taking this engram to him. He's going to decode it for us, show us what we've got. Some snake line, 4.5 boots. Our old ones were 46 defense with 35 discipline. You have 3 stats: strength, discipline, and intellect. Intellect reduces your cooldown of your golden gun. This is with the hunter class. Mind you, I haven't played with the other classes, so I'm not exactly sure what their abilities are. Discipline decreases the cooldown time of your grenades, and strength reduces the cooldown time of your throwing knife. So that's basically all those stats really do. So here's the new boots that we just picked up, and really they're not better for us, actually. Because discipline, I would really rather be throwing grenades than throwing knives. So for my play style, I still like the throwing knife, but that's one enemy we're talking about, where you can take out multiple enemies or damage multiple enemies with grenades. So I'm going to stick with the boots that we have and go ahead and dismantle these new ones. That got us some sapphire wire and some other resources there, which I believe that's glimmer. And dismantle that as well. And let's upgrade this metal detector. Expect to find more ammo for this weapon. Okay. That sounds good. Because, you know, special ammo is scarce. The next is upgrade damage. Then sure shot. Scope. So that's pretty cool also. Go ahead and dismantle these. And just, I want to swap between the hand cannon and the rifle. Here we've got a better machine gun, so we're going to go ahead and equip that. And I didn't get to show you guys the heavy weapons yet, but they're pretty cool. Okay, so we have some other stuff going on. Here's the postmaster. They'll hook you up with bounty leads from time to time, so you should check in with your postmaster if you wind up playing this game. Or if you're already playing it, check in with your postmaster. You get a bounty lead, you take it to the bounty guy, he gives you a bounty. Bam. You can also buy bounties, but I don't have enough space, apparently. Down here are the vanguards. That will give us our mission rewards. I think it's best to go with this right here. That's going to kind of match our set too with the snake gear. Bam. Oh yeah, oh shit. And that discipline's getting crazy high. Hell yeah. Here's this Crucible Quartermaster. He's got some stuff, but it's all high level shit. So Crucible Handler. Once again, bunch of high-level gear. My reputation in the Crucible's only 55? Rank 0? Damn, I've played quite a bit of the Crucible, too. Okay, so let's go check out the Crucible. How about it, guys? Let's go check out the multiplayer.
Checking for packages.
So we bring up our ghosts, and we select to go into orbit. Boom. Now, I'll warn you guys, I am not phenomenal at the multiplayer. No, I'm not. We're going to do control because it's the mode that I'm most familiar with. And it's basically a capture zones sort of mode. Pretty common these days in a lot of multiplayer games. This one has a little bit of a twist on it. It's all just really about how many points you earn, right? How much XP your team earns as a whole. And the more zones that your team currently has under their control, the more XP your team receives for kills. So basically, controlling the zones are just bonuses towards earning more points, right? And at the end of the match, the team with the most points wins. Instead of it being the team in control of the most zones wins. You see? So, it's a bit different in that regard because this isn't just about capturing the zones. This is like a team deathmatch with a secondary objective of capturing zones and holding capture points and shit like that. And obviously there's other bonuses if you're holding down a capture point and you're killing enemies. You get defense bonuses or you get attacking bonuses for coming into a zone and killing enemies within it. So without further ado, let's get into this shit, y'all. Looks like we're at Earth.
Destroy your enemies.
I'm gonna want to immediately whip out this fusion rifle because that hand cannon isn't so great.
Zone A.
You see the amazing amount of damage that it did there against that guy, Cavalry 34.
Secure.
Here's Zone A, or no, this is Zone C. So, because that's under our control, that's sort of our team's respawn point right now.
Enemy captured Zone B.
Oh, they're back over here getting Zone C.
Zone C lost.
Ah, I suck. Dude came up behind me!
Enemy controls all zones.
Don't worry, we will, I am better than that. I'm not gonna be just, like, outright awful. Oh, man, this dude, Cavalry 34, is like the fucking bane of my existence. He is fucking me up.
Zone A.
Alright, at least I was killed by somebody else. Man! So, right off the bat, my KD ratio is fucked for this match. That's for sure. Wow. One-shotted. I don't know exactly what he shot me with,
Zone
but
A secure.
these guys have some pretty good gear. All right, there we go. Let's see. This guy might be around here. That's one down. Boom, there's two down. Alright. Got killed by the other one. I love doing that, man. That weapon, run
Heavy
in,
ammo on the way.
fucking fire from the hip, and sometimes I'll kill 2, 3, 4 enemies in a row.
Heavy ammo available. Zone A lost. Zone C neutralized.
So, shit.
Enemy captured Zone A. Zone C.
Here's some
secure.
heavy ammo. So we can whip out our heavy weapon real quick. Got that dude. Just killed the other dude with that grenade. So that was actually a double kill right there. Alright. Damn. Almost. Almost. But, no cigar. Damn, that Cavalry 34, man. Let's see. That dude's done. Alright, golden gun time. Oh, man. I was locked into that animation, and I wasn't able to get a shot off before that guy hit me. So, as I said, the hand cannon, not great. See, as you see there, I got wrecked. Whereas if I'd had the fusion rifle rocking, I probably would not have been killed there. Dead. Okay, so we're capturing this zone.
Zone C
That dude's
lost.
dead.
You neutralized Zone A. Enemy captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Okay, we got this zone. No. Okay.
Zone B neutralized. Heavy ammo inbound. Zone A lost. Zone B secure.
Oh! Got me. Again, Cavalry 34, so we're in second place on I've gotten myself up to second place, which is good on my team, not of the entire match. Let's see. Ah!
Zone A secure.
Fucked me up.
Zone B lost.
Alright. Let's see.
5 minutes remaining. Enemy captured Zone B.
Yeah, this is kind of falling apart now.
Zone A lost.
Got that dude. Recapturing this zone as we speak. Come on, hurry up.
Zone A's captured.
Alright,
It's
we
yours.
got it. Seems to increase your movement speed a bit too. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of golden gun. There is a time limit on it as well. There's a dead dude right there. Ah! Neutralizing this zone. This zone is like wide
Not
open
dead
now.
yet, Guardian. Pick it up. You neutralized Zone C.
Here comes the rest of my team. Ah,
Zone A lost.
that dude took us all out.
Enemy captured Zone C. I know that's not the best you've got. Do it again.
Ah, got killed again. Damn it. So, alright, I wound up in second place for my team, which isn't saying much because we got 9,500 points all in all. But hell. $11 kills. Nobody had a KD ratio above 1. So not too bad. Not 2 kills like my man down here at the bottom there. One dude got like a legendary weapon, it looked like. Or I don't know if that's... No, I think legendary's purple. But that blue weapon is a higher class of rarity than I've seen. Green has been the rarest weapon I've come across, and they're actually starting to become a bit more common now as I continue to get leveled up and get further into the game. Eight out of 12. Come on now. The matchmaking, the shit all runs pretty smoothly. Usually, matches get cracking pretty quickly. This is actually an unusually long wait here. definitely unusually long. This usually only on this screen for a minute or so. But it is, you know, a bit early in the day. Many people are at work. I myself don't have to work until this evening, so. And I've got some fucking homework to do. Also, that I need to get on it some point soon. Okay, looks like we're getting pretty close here now. As I said, this was like, this I think is the longest wait I've had for getting into a game. It's usually much faster than this. But I hope you guys have gotten a good idea of what this game is about. There's only like one strike I can do really right now. So I'll probably do another stream later on where I do some strikes once I've leveled up a bit more. I don't know where we're headed here. Seems to be pretty far away, though. There's the other ships. Shores of Time. Mons. Venus. This is a cool map. This is definitely a cool map. Venus has been my favorite aesthetic of the game thus far.
Control. Bravo team.
So again, I'm Bravo team.
Capture all zones.
Let's get in here and wreck some mofos. Zone A. Bam! Capturing. They're likely to come from this direction, I would think.
You captured Zone A.
Alright, well that's captured. Let's move on. Teammate took them out, so I got an assist for that there.
Enemy captured Zone B.
Ah!
You're falling behind.
It's like that guy got me with the good old shotgun, so. Get through some special ammo right here. Ah, I thought that was my kill for sure. Damn, Dominican Hustle got me again. Okay. Looks like they're kind of chilling over here in this. Oh, of course, there's a zone back here. Oh, I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, neutralizing. I feel like I'm really exposed here, though. Come on, teammates.
You neutralize Zone C.
There's Dominican Hustle yet again. With a hell of a weapon, it seems.
Zone A lost. Enemy captured.
Oh, I just got wrecked from behind. Yeah, not doing so great. Not doing so great here. I'm bringing up the rear for sure.
Enemy controls all zones.
But the last match was a bad start too, so
neutralized.
no worries.
Zone A secure.
Back to this area, which I don't really care for. Dead.
You neutralize Zone C. Heavy ammo on the way.
That was 2 kills in a row, and Dominican Hustle gets me again.
Heavy ammo.
All right, so
available.
I'm now up into 3rd place and
captured
out of
Zone
my
C.
crew here, but we are seeming to be outmatched thus far as a whole. Looks like we control Zone A.
Zone B neutralized.
Damn. Where is Zone A at? Now we're all the way back to our respawn point. That's not good.
Zone A lost. Enemy captured Zone A. Enemy captured Zone B. Enemy controls all zones.
Shit. Weed storm. Ding, flashbang. Fuck!
Enemy
Man, I
captured Zone
suck.
C. You've lost them all. They've got total control.
They are kicking our ass! Die!
You neutralized Zone B. You captured Zone B.
Oh! That sucks.
Zone B lost. Enemy captured Zone B. You've lost them all. They've got total control. Zone C
Okay.
captured.
We got Zone C back. Let's see. Try to like go around here. Damn it. Okay.
You neutralized Zone B. You captured Zone B.
Alright. And we're losing Zone C again. Damn it. Yeah, I am not doing well this match at all. Not very familiar with this map. And simply also being outplayed.
Zone B lost. Enemy captured Zone B. Capture and control the zones, or this is over. Heavy ammo inbound.
Yeah.
Zone A neutralized. Zone C lost. Heavy ammo available. Enemy captured Zone C. Zone A's captured. It's yours.
Dead. I love that golden gun. That was a kill. Alright.
You neutralized Zone C. Zone C captured. Zone A lost.
Right as we get a new zone captured.
Enemy captured Zone A.
I got Dominican Hustle that time. What's up, motherfucker? Ah, mine of some sort,
Zone
it
A
seems.
neutralized.
Keep moving here. Yeah, we are definitely way
Enemy
behind.
captured Zone A. Looks like you've misjudged your enemy.
Ah!
Stand tall, Guardian. This battle is lost, but there will
So,
be
another loss. I didn't do too well on that one. So anyway, guys, there's just a little look at Destiny. 7 kills. Got myself some chest armor, some shitty chest armor. But I just kind of want to show you guys the game. And, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, you know, if some people are on the fence, this helps a little bit. You know, my thoughts on the game are that it's pretty, it's good. It's addictive even. Albeit it is a bit repetitive, and enemy variation isn't really there. Like, there's not a ton of enemy variation. Aesthetically, the game is beautiful. It plays incredibly well. The story has been minimal thus far, which you guys personally got to see, as I said, the most involved story sequence thus far. And I mean, other than that, you know, it's still too soon to tell for me, like, what my final verdict really is on this game. One thing that I can say for sure, without any doubt, is that it was definitely overhyped. And I believe that a lot of people believe that it is something that it really isn't. Now, it is an MMO of sorts, and the co-op within the game is great, and I will come back and do some more videos with some more co-op aspects of it going on. The multiplayer is pretty fun, although how well you do, I feel, is heavily governed by how well equipped you are. You can get a really badass weapon from single player and come into multiplayer, and your KD ratio is going to get is going to improve tremendously. If you go into multiplayer with some shitty, you know, just white, you know, basic common weapons and common gear, you are going to get wrecked. So, although level advantages are stripped away, from multiplayer, gear advantages really aren't. So of course higher level gear is going to be more powerful. I'm not really sure how they address that. I'm sure it is addressed in some capacity, like I'm sure really high level gear is nerfed to a certain extent in multiplayer, but I don't know to what degree. What is also for certain about this game is that it is fun. It is certainly fun, and it is more fun with friends. Playing by yourself can be a grind. And if you are just one of those people who is just a single player only type person, and you're really only interested in playing through the campaign by yourself, you're probably not going to take as much away from this game as somebody who is open to co-op and things of that nature. I mean, the same types of things, right, are said about games like Borderlands 2, for example. But with this game, I think that those type of assertions are much more true. Yes, Borderlands 2 can be more fun in co-op, but it also, Borderlands also has a pretty rich single-player experience as well. I played through most of both of the Borderlands games by myself, and although I had a bit more fun in co-op with certain people, I had less fun in co-op with others. So, you know, it's largely dependent upon the people you're playing with, you know? It can get a bit annoying sometimes, like if somebody's wanting to constantly talk to you or something, and they're just kind of like badgering you and that type of shit, you know? But it just depends, man. It depends on how social you're feeling that day, right? So, thus far, I would say the game is definitely probably worth getting. I think that there's a lot of fun to be had here. But if you are one of those people that is just only in it for a single player experience, and you're not at all interested in any co-op in any form, and you don't really care for competitive multiplayer, which usually I'm not a big proponent of multiplayer, but I will play it like if I can have a good time doing so. And I think in this game you definitely can. Now the longevity of it remains to be seen. I think if you are one of those people, as I was just beginning to say, those single player people, I would probably suggest skipping this game for now. I'd wait for some more updates, because I think that, and wait for the price to go down, you know, which is probably going to be a while. Or maybe, you know, ultimately wind up skipping this game entirely. But if you are open to playing with co-op, and especially if you've got a lot of people on your friends list who are, you know, actual real life, you know, buddies of yours, and you know, they have the same systems, all that shit, and you guys want to play together, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of fun doing that. So that's definitely, like, if your buddies are getting Destiny and they've got the same system that you've got, you should probably pick up Destiny as well, because you're gonna have a blast with your friends playing this game, for sure. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the game thus far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, have a good one, and keep on gaming hard.